Sometimes our stockpiles ebb and flow, just like a river, just like the sea comes in, goes out, comes in, and goes out, because our stockpiles are kind of like a living and breathing thing, if you will. So, right now, I'm in the season of I better start replenishing mine, and I have a few things on my item wish list. We'll talk about that after a little bit of happy sounding music. Be right back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, this is Jan. Happy Stockpile Chat Friday. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Save Money and More with Jan channel. I am Jan. Nice to speak to you. Hope everybody is doing well. Let's talk about our stockpiles during the Stockpile Friday chat. Well, I kind of used up a lot of my stockpile during this past winter season, and with good reason. I had a number of reasons, and that's what it was there for, and it certainly helped out. Now that we're in the warmer months, I want to once again start anew, start fresh, and start a rebuild. Who else listening is in that season with your stockpile? Let me know in the comment section below. So I have some desired things I'm working on getting, and these are not in any particular order of importance. They are just items that I wrote down that I plan to replenish my stockpile in a manner of which I see fit between now and the fall. I'm just saying, definitely need to replenish some of my canned meats, for example, canned tuna, canned chicken, canned roast beef. I never really appreciated my canned roast beef up until a few months back. They're really good. And you could do so much with it. You could use it in like a quick stew. You could use it as a stir fry. You could just heat it up as such and keep the little gravy that comes with it. And like you could just like use it as a sandwich fixing. Really, really very convenient. All of them are convenient, and they are a wonderful thing to have in your stockpile. Next, I never realized how good farina type cereal, like cream of wheat type cereal, is. I'm just saying. I really never appreciated it until recently. I might have had it a long time ago, but then it sort of kind of slipped my mind. So I said, you know what? I want to stock up on that ahead of time, for the fall, even though it's only May at the time of this recording. But you know what? Sometimes you want a little bit of a bowl of hot cereal, even if it is warm out. Sometimes you just want that little bit of comfort. Sometimes you do. And definitely need to replenish some of my oatmeal. Oatmeal is just such a good staple to have. You can use it in cookies. You could have it as your breakfast. You could have it for a lot of reasons. It's relatively inexpensive and it is good for you. So there you go. Definitely need to get some oatmeal and some of that farina. Next, good old ramen noodles. I use them a lot in my like stir fry type of meals. Yeah. So if I have little bits of leftover meat and veggies, I put that together with some onions and some peppers and all that. Then I just toss that over some cooked ramen noodles. It yields a ton of food, in my opinion, and tastes great. Tastes great. So it's a good thing to have. It's cheap. It's inexpensive, and you can do a lot with it. And I love those little packages of the flavor that comes with the ramen. I separate those. You never know when you want to add it to rice. That's delicious, or other things for that matter. Next, I need to get some more vinegar, some more olive oil. Definitely need some good old olive oil, which is healthy for you, and definitely need to get some of that. I have some non-fat dry milk, but it wouldn't hurt to have a little more. So I'm going to add that to my list. Next, I don't really eat it that often, but when I want it, I want it. You know what I mean? I won't get a ton of it, but I like knowing it's in the apartment I like to have it. You know that box macaroni and cheese, the one that comes with the ooey gooey cheese with it, not the powdery one. The powdery one just never seems to cut the mustard for me. It's just not thick enough, or I don't know, it's just not good enough. I like that like thicker version, very convenient. I never said it was healthy, but it tastes good. I'm just saying. Next, of course, I want to add more canned veggies. Canned mixed vegetables are always a great thing to have. They serve a lot of purpose, but I like to get certain vegetables, canned vegetables. One of my favorites. It is on the expensive side, but if I catch it on sale, I'm going to grab them. Okay. I like my canned sliced mushrooms. They come in very, very handy. Sometimes I just like to drain them, use them in an omelet, or just throw it on some tomato sauce instead of meat. Good meat replacement. I like my canned sliced mushrooms. They come in for me very, very conveniently. Of course, canned fruits. You can never go wrong with canned fruits. It's good to keep them in the house. Just having them there, it's nice to know, because sometimes if I don't get any fresh fruit, I want to make sure I at least have some canned or frozen fruits available. Very important. So, stuff I'm talking about today is the shelf stable stuff, not frozen stuff. Next, some more. I ran low on jarred tomato sauce. I ran low on that. I like to use the canned one too, but it's good to have a mixture of both. So you could alternatively use whatever is needed at that time. Definitely need some flour. Very low on flour. Cornmeal in case I want to whip up some nice muffins, corn muffins. It's very simple. And with the cornmeal, it tastes so fresh when you have the fresh cornmeal. Definitely could use some sugar. I have plenty of salt. I have plenty of packages, whatever you want to call them, boxes, those round cylindrical boxes of salt. Well, packages still works. Okay. Next, canned sweet potatoes. Now, a lot of people associate canned sweet potatoes with Thanksgiving time. I like to stock up on them and eat them if even if it's, let's say, June. I don't mind heating up canned sweet potatoes. They're a favorite. Sometimes it's a little difficult to find them in the non-fall or winter time for some reason in this area. So if I ever see them, want to grab them. What I do in between time is either I'll just air fry some fresh sweet potatoes, which is really, really a great snack, or I'll get the frozen, cut up as if they were French fries. The sweet potatoes, yummy, tastes so so good. Dip that in a little bit of honey. Amazing, amazing. That reminds me, I should get some honey too. Add that to the list. Next, canned white potatoes. They come in very handy. You want to roast a chicken and you don't have any potatoes available, or throw them in the, what do you call it, crock pot as a stew. They work wonders. They work wonders. They're very convenient. Canned potatoes, you get them sliced or whole, and it works. I mean, the fresh ones are always the best, but in between, if you don't have, it's good to have these. I'm telling you. My favorite types of beans, like Bush's beans, for example, canned pork and beans, that type of beans, chickpeas, things of that nature. Yeah, time to stock up on that. I'm just saying. I have bouillon cubes, but it does not hurt to get a little bit more of those. I don't buy chicken stock. I make bouillon. It's just easier. To me, it's cheaper. I don't have to worry about having shelf space, for example, for the canned chicken broth. Not that there's anything wrong with those, and they are so delicious. And if you get them on sale, they're amazing. And they work very, very well when you're doing your chicken or turkey stuffing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But for me, I'm A-okay with the bouillon cubes, chicken bouillon cubes, beef. They're very, very handy. And they have the vegetable one too, which is very, very convenient. I also like to get peanut butter, of course, cake mix, box cake mix on sale. You get that call that people are coming over. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to make a cake from a box cake mix. You could do it one, two, three, have some fresh cake ready and available. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to have. Even just to make an instant special occasion, or just because. You know where I'm going with that? I love to have and to keep Those instant mash pouches, oh, they are amazing. All you have to do is boil water. I'm telling you, just boil water. Hello. I'm just saying, those are good. Sometimes you get them on sale, sometimes you don't, but I still like to keep them anyway. Anyway, I'm sure there are more things I want to add to this list. Believe you me. Let me know in the comments section below if there's other stuff that you would add to this for yourself. What do you love? Of course, when I catch my favorite instant coffee on sale, definitely love to catch up getting things like that. So Tay spoke about the food things that are shelf stable that I'd like to get, and they come in handy. And believe you me, there's more desired on the list, but Rome was not built in a day. So I'm just going to get these things as I can as we go along. And I'm a firm believer that if you do something small, but if you do it consistently and with a lot of, fervor and heart to it, you will accomplish your goal. But there is something that I would like for everybody to do, and I'll be right back. Never, ever, ever give up on saving money. Even if you start as small as $25 save to really jump into your stockpiling. See, everything is sort of like a game of which we're always trying to be ahead of the game instead of behind. Ahead is a lot better. To be ahead of the game is a lot better than to fall behind. Who tends to agree with that? I hope you do. And I'm going to add a little more happy music here for you. Okay, never ever forget that I value you. You guys are really, really great guys, gals. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate everybody's time. Don't forget to come back in the future, and don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe.